typically get about anywhere to 4 to 8 listings a year. From the listings that we get due to the Wise Pelican sales, our total sales from those would be, say, $3.6 million. That returns $90,000 in commission. Oh, the first mailing that we sent out worked. We operate in a niche market. We sell rural properties. So we sell homes on acreages, horse properties, recreation properties, estate homes. We've been using Wise Pelican now for a couple of years, and it's been pretty successful for us. We get listings that we wouldn't have received otherwise, and obviously the sales are up because of it. When we would go on listing presentations, so much of the time I would see their postcard was stuck in their refrigerator. And it also helps not just get the listings, but marketing it after the fact. We've got a database of people who are looking for specific types of properties. So let's say we get a listing and it's for a horse property. Well, we know some folks out there that are horse property buyers. Now, we got a choice. We could send them a mass email that they're no doubt going to ignore. But when you send them a postcard, it has a better effect. So it helps us not just get the listings, but sell the properties after the fact. We've used that a couple of different times, and that's handy because you really know then who is seriously interested. When somebody wants to know, what's the value of my home? You know that those are the folks that you need to pay attention to. We can do other mailings to them. It's just a really nice way from Wise Pelican and knowing, hey, there's somebody out there that's very actively interested in thinking about selling their home. Well, the thing that I like most about Wise Pelican is that other companies that we've utilized before, they always had quantities to get certain prices. In other words, if you only wanted to send out, say to a subdivision, there's 50 homes in the subdivision, and you wanted each one of those to get a postcard, Wise Pelican, the price was the same whether I sent out 5, 50, 500, or 5,000. Most of the postcards we put together, we create on our own because we add so much local content. We hope it'll be of interest to the people that we're sending the postcards to. Wise Pelican, the folks there, make that very easy for us to do. I think the thing that really got to us is that it's hard to separate yourself from the crowd online. There's so much advertising, so much stuff on Facebook, so much stuff on YouTube. And, when I'm online, I just blow past all that stuff. So how do you make yourself stand out? And I found that postcards, there's a certain thing about that. You have to hold it. Even if you're going to pick it up and throw it away, people typically look to both sides of the postcard. So that alone gives you a bit of a brand impression that you don't get from online stuff. The other thing that's really good about using postcards, we can specifically target exactly who we want to receive these postcards. When you put it online and you try to identify your audience and all that sort of thing, maybe it got in front of the people you wanted, maybe it didn't. But the beauty of the postcards is that I know it went exactly to the location that I wanted it to go to. Then the second thing that we found the repetition was important. That, all right, they saw us the first time, looked at the card, recognized the name, or at least became aware of the name, and then they tossed the postcard, all right? Well, you keep that reputation over a period of time, and they go from having no idea who you were to all of a sudden you're who they think of first. Give it a try. There's a big, big difference between Wise Pelican and other similar companies who try to market through postcards. They're a lot more flexible, a lot easier to work with. They allow us to spend our money exactly where we want it to go. So I'm a big fan.